Today's short and simple and sweet power yoga practice is all the moves that I do to prep for headstand. So if this is your first time doing headstand, I highly recommend just working on the drills, maybe every other day, maybe 3-4 times a week, whatever you can do to just build up that core strength and mind-body awareness. So in our yoga practice, we're always talking about the journey, not the end result. It's okay to have these goals of wanting to get upside down and do headstand. We just want to make sure we're doing so safely. So take your time, maybe watch this video, again, multiple times a week, whatever can help you warm up to finding your headstand in a safe and effective way. There's no props for today's practice, so if you're looking for a little bit more stability and support as you get upside down, you can always bring your mat against the wall. Let's start off in an extended child's pose. Plant your hands against the earth. Bring your knees wide to mat with distance. Untuck your toes. Melt your heart and head towards the earth. Let's take a clearing round of breath before we prepare for our power yoga practice. Breathe in through your nose. Send your breath to your belly. Expand in your ribs and your chest. Hold the breath. Now take an open mouth exhale. Gently sealing your lips, pressing onto your hands, bend your elbows, slide your hands back, tabletop pose. Stacking your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. On your next inhale, send your tail up to the sky, scoop your belly towards the earth, and look forward. Cow pose. As you exhale, round to fold. Back scoops up towards the ceiling, counter stretch. Cat pose. Inhale, tail up to the sky. Belly to the earth, heart and head forward, back to your cow, and exhale, round to fold into your cat. Flow back and forth, one breath, one movement, finding your vinyasa. You can start to incorporate some organic movement. So maybe you start to flip your fingers towards your knees, and start to look over your left and right shoulders, maybe shimmy your hips from side to side. A personal favorite of mine is to punch my hands against the earth, keeping a little bend to my elbows, just feeling that stretch to my hands and forearms. One more round of cow-cat at your own pace. Inhale, breathing forward, finding your back bend. As you exhale, round to fold, finding your cat. On your next inhale, hands meet the earth. Forearms, go ahead and meet the mat as well. Landing on your belly, we're going to find a Sphinx pose. Start off by pointing your toes close to the back of your space, activating your glutes, heart is open. So this is another back bend right here. Keep your neck nice and long. As you exhale, curl onto your toes, lifting your hips in line with your shoulders, forearm plank. So we're starting to build some heat. Inhale, belly towards the earth. Keep on pointing your toes towards the back. Neck stays long. Exhale, finding your forearm plank, nice and strong. Keep your eyes looking towards the top of your mat. We're going to take more of a fitness breath right here each time as you inhale, finding your stretch in your back bend. Each time as you exhale, find that heat and build strength in forearm plank. 2 more counts right here. Inhale, actively point the toes towards the back, and exhale. Eyes are looking towards your fingertips or the top of your space. Final count, inhale. Point those toes. Really want you to press your fingers and forearms against the earth, so activate in the shoulders. And exhale. Keep that activation in the forearms. On your next inhale, go ahead and untuck your toes. Belly meets the earth once more. I want you to cone out your fingers just off the side of your mat. From here, you're going to go ahead and hover your arms away from the earth. Keep that point to your toes. Hover your legs away from the earth. Full locus pose. With your exhale, cactus your elbows in towards your ribs. Straddle out your legs. Inhale, reaching forward nice and long. And exhale. 3 more times. Inhale, bring it all the way forward. And exhale. Inhale, bring it forward. How long can you get with your torso? I want you to feel nice and warm in your back muscles and in your glutes. And exhale. Maybe lift your heart a little bit more away from the earth. Last one. Inhale, bring it forward, breathing into your belly, ribs, and chest. And exhale, lifting up, pulling in at your belly, ribs, and chest. Nice job. On your next inhale, you're going to release your toes against the earth. Forearms meet the earth. Gently lace your fingers. From here, you're going to go ahead and find your forearm plank. Eyes are looking towards the top of your space, actively pressing your forearms against the earth. So broadening in the space in between your shoulders. Maybe you start to tiptoe your toes closer to your hands and start to find a upside down V shape. So finding your puppy dog pose. If your fingers are gently laced to the back of your head, can you float your eyes to look toward your belly button or your knees? From here, it's just a game of tiptoeing. So maybe you want to walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands each time. And making sure we're not dumping weight down. I want you to actively press into the forearms. Feel this in your shoulders. They're nice and engaged. Feel free to stay right here in your puppy dog pose. Know that a bend to the knees is welcome right here. Still building that good heat, and you're already in your inversion. So heart overhead, finding your little upside down action. Maybe you start to walk your feet just a little bit closer towards your face. From here, we're going to pay attention to the cues of root to rise. Again, actively pressing the outsides of your hands against the mat, forearms against the mat, broadening your shoulder blades. Maybe we start to lift one set of toes and then the other, taking our toes upwards. From here, maybe you start to take flight with one foot and then the other. No momentum, no jumping. Take your time. If your feet are together, it's more of a challenge on balance. Maybe you want to bring your feet to an X shape. Take your time. Relaxing in the jawline, relaxing in the facial muscles. Stay nice and engaged in the shoulders. When you're ready to come down, take a nice deep inhale. I always like to bend one knee, followed by the other, slowly, touching down with my feet. I'm gonna go ahead and shine my eyes to look forward. I'm gonna send my hands off either side of my mat, melt my heart towards the earth. Maybe you start to rock your head from left to right. Inhale through your nose. Now take an open mouth exhale to release. Go ahead and plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Back to your tabletop pose, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, sweep your right arm high. Exhale, you're gonna thread the needle. Bend your left elbow. Twice more, inhale. Send your right arm high, gaze lips, and exhale. Final count, inhale, right arm up high. And exhale. This time your shoulder's gonna meet the earth. Maybe you start to straighten your left arm any amount. Steady breath in through the nose to 3, 2, 1. Open mouth, exhale to release. Switch it out, bend your left elbow, planting your hand against the earth. Inhale, left arm goes high. With your exhale, thread the needle, but hover. Inhale, left arm goes high, maybe looking upwards, and exhale. Final count, inhale, left arm goes high, looking up, and exhale. Resting your left shoulder against the earth, maybe you start to straighten and creep your right fingertips closer to the top of your space. Heart stays open. Breathe in to the count of 3, 2, 1. Open mouth, exhale. Nice job. On your next inhale, bring yourself back to your tabletop pose. We're going to swing our feet over to one side of our space. Meet me in an easy seat. Palms together to touch in the center. Start to rub your hands. Feel that good energy and heat build in your palms. And go ahead and bring your hands to stillness. A little bit of separation between the hands. Palms back together to touch. Tuck your chin towards your throat. I hope you guys have built good strength and heat, more inner fire in your system. The light, the love in me sees and honors the light, the love in each and every one of us. Namaste.